Within a year, there are 8,760 hours, and if we're lucky, here in our children's ministry, we might get 52 of those hours throughout the entire year. 52 hours to teach a child the most important lesson that they're ever going to hear. Today you're going to hear from a few of our key volunteers that we have here in the spring. Some of them have been serving for a long time, some of them are brand new, but they're just going to tell you a little bit about what they do in the spring.
Being able to volunteer in the spring enables you to have an impact on children's lives, which will affect them forever.
H20 is actually extremely fun. We get to sing worship songs and stuff like that, and we play silly games all the time, and you get to actually be a kid with the kids. It's really enjoyable.
And we also talked about just how important it is for men to be involved in these children's lives. I mean, they just want you to be there and know that you care about them. And this is a place that they can go, that they know it's safe and it's structured and they're going to learn something. And then they have just two people working together to see what God's love looks like, or what it can look like.
It's a lot of fun, and while you're volunteering, it also brings you closer to God in a way that you're planting a seed inside of a child so that they can learn about God too.
It's very easy to love on a baby, and at the same time you're serving Jesus. It's more than having grandkids, because you get to love on babies every week, but you don't have to buy them presents or take them home or even remember their birthdays. All you have to do is remember how to love on babies.
I like serving in the nursery because it's fun and you get to spend time with babies. And for instance, my mom's going to be having a child in a few weeks. And so I need all the experience I can get early, and we can always use volunteers.
We definitely could use some more help in the spring. The church, as everybody knows, just keeps growing, which is great, but that also means more kids. And you want to be able to give good quality time to each one of the kids, and when you're outnumbered, that's kind of hard to do. So it is definitely a need, and for anybody that maybe might be a little nervous to take on the role, don't be, because if I can do it, anybody can.
I did recently start being a part of the acting team, and it is something totally different than volunteering in the nursery. I love it just because it gives a chance to kind of interact with the older kids, and you really get to see how much they are learning about Jesus and the Bible, and it's great to be a part of that and know that maybe you had just a small piece of that in there learning about Christ.
Actually, honestly, they give me much joy and satisfaction out of it. Most of the time is what I probably give them, and I even learn things down here in kids' church, just like I would up in the main worship by doing the skits and learning the lessons. It's a great way also to just learn more about Jesus, and really in a way that's plain and simple. If a kid can understand it, I can understand it, and that's really good for me.
We have programming for our children, birth through 5th grade, where they're learning about Jesus, they're learning how they're loved, and they're learning Bible stories through their classes, whether it be videos, singing, or acting that we have here, the small group time that they have with their small group leaders. No age is too young to start learning about Jesus' love for them and God's love for them. And so that's why it's so important. All of our areas of ministry are so important.
So there's lots of ways you can get plugged in. You can simply email one of us, you can check us out on the weekends, or you can simply go to the spring registration desk and you can fill out a form that way.